Are you one of those players who performs better in mid to long range than in close range fights? You aim perfectly fine from afar, but the moment an enemy gets in your face, everything falls apart. Don't worry, it's not the end. You're just missing a few key close range fundamentals. I've also been there before. I choose my fights wisely and try to create space and distance with my opponents as much as possible, but there are just moments where you can't do that. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to win more close range fights and walk you through the tips that help me win my own matches. First on the list, we need to have the proper settings and sensitivity. Your win rate and overall improvement heavily depends on this. Whether it's basic or advanced settings, they form the foundation of your playstyle and directly affect how well you perform in gunfights. There are certain settings that directly affect how well you move and aim, and simply turning some of these on or off can make a big difference in your performance. Let's start with the ADS mode. Personally, I prefer the hold option for faster reaction time, which is very crucial in quick engagements. Normally, it's ideal to hipfire more in close range fights, but there are just moments where our aim is more accurate when we ADS, making it a better option. Setting it to hold allows a faster transition between hipfiring and aiming down sights compared with the other option. Another setting that can help with the reaction time are the skill keybinds. This is the same with the hold option for the ADS. The only difference is that this time, it's for the striker's skills and abilities. Turning this on will help you cast your skills much faster. Here's a quick comparison. Next are the settings that can affect your movement. I highly recommend turning off the joystick auto run if you want more freedom and control over your movement, especially during close range fights. Turn the auto sprint on to move much faster and set the crouch mode to hold to avoid sudden crouching. Turn on the running interrupts crouching. If you turn it on, sprinting will automatically cancel the crouch animation. Sudden crouching in close range fights breaks your movement and makes you easier to track. Sensitivity is very personal, so I always suggest finding the values that gives you the best balance between control and speed. I already made a video about this, so watch it if you want to know how to find your own sensitivity. Next is proper joystick control. This may sound simple, but it's actually the foundation of good movement and something many players tend to overlook. If you're still experiencing sudden crouching in gunfights even after adjusting your settings, your joystick control might be the issue. On the joystick button, there are two white curved lines on both sides. Touching these lines will cancel the sprint animation, so if you press the crouch button, you will just crouch instead of sliding. To avoid this, make sure your thumb is positioned at a 45-degree angle or higher when moving the joystick, as long as it doesn't reach those white curved lines. Make this a habit and it will really help you improve your movement. Also, there's another tip to move faster. Here, there are other icons, the auto sprint and sprint icon. Make sure that they are very close to your joystick for a faster reaction time. To do this, decrease the size of the joystick to the lowest value. Then drag these two icons as close as possible, then adjust the size of your joystick to your own preference. Next on the list, we have slide cancelling. It's a simple move but very effective for outplaying your opponents. Slide cancelling lets you reset your movement faster, allowing you to regain control sooner and stay unpredictable in close range fights. You don't need flashy or complicated movement to win more fights. Clean timing and proper slide cancels are more than enough. It's more effective if you slide cancel sideways, switching from left or right, or just one direction, or even mix to stay unpredictable. This is perfect for players who don't like to move much. Moving too much can affect your aim, and at the end of the day, no matter how well you move, if you can't land your shots, you won't secure any wins. Next is slide jumping. This movement is more common than slide cancelling because most players have a habit of jumping at the end of a slide. Just like with slide cancelling, this is a simple movement but very helpful when done correctly. Instead of just slide jumping in a straightforward manner, try to slide jump towards an upper right or upper left direction while maintaining your crosshair in your target just like this. To be honest, this is easier if you are using gyroscope. I was a non-gyro user before and I find it quite hard to maintain proper crosshair placement while moving. But even if you're a non-gyro user, you can still do this with the right sensitivity. Another simple movement that doesn't require you to move much is strafe firing. Strafe firing is simply moving side to side while shooting. This is perfect especially for players who can't maintain proper aim and crosshair placement while doing some movement. Strafe firing allows you to stay active in gunfights, making you a difficult target to hit. When you strafe, don't switch directions too quickly from left to right. Doing so keeps you within your opponent's crosshair, making you easier to track and hit. You can also do this while hipfiring as well as when you ADS. Strafe firing have helped me win more fights, not just in close range but also in mid-range. It's a simple movement but can completely change the outcome of a fight when used properly. A lot of players lose in close range fights because they are so focused on moving that they forget to actually hit their shots. Movement is important, but without trigger discipline, you won't secure any wins. Trigger discipline simply means shooting only when your crosshair is properly aligned with your target. Firing while moving can hurt your accuracy unless you have already found the sensitivity that works for you. If you keep shooting aimlessly, you'll just waste bullets, and having to reload in a close range fight is a huge disadvantage. Instead of just spraying your bullets, try to fire in short burst intervals or tap firing instead. There will be openings during a fight, and use those openings to shoot in short burst intervals. It helps with recoil control and saves ammo and works not only in close range but also in mid-range to long-range fights. Before you start playing real matches, try to practice first in the shooting range. Warm up first and see if you need to make some adjustments to your sensitivity. I don't know if it's just me, but I always make adjustments to my sensitivity every once in a while, or especially after every update. Did you find any of these tips helpful? Comment down your thoughts, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Reloading. Double. Unstoppable. Unstoppable. Unstoppable.
Enemies close by. Enemies close by.